Hello students and viewers, welcome back again to Science Capsule, a perfect self-learning tool for school children. In today's episode, we will be discussing about one of the most important topic under the chapter the acids, bases and salt, that is more about salt. We have already learned about the fact that whenever a base reacts with an acid, we get salt and water. We have also learned separately the neutralization reaction. So the neutralization reaction is the reaction in which acid react with base and a neutral product we used to get, right. So a separate video has already been uploaded on the topic neutralization reaction. If not watched that video, then you will find it in the I button, and I'll also provide in that description where you will find it useful to understand about the concept of neutralization reaction. Coming back to the point, today's session is about to learn more about salts. From the previous learning, it is very much clear that whenever a base reacts with an acid, we used to get salt and water. Now the question is, what will be the chemical nature of the salt so produced? Take an example. Here sodium hydroxide, which is a base, when it reacts with acid, for example here I have taken hydrochloric acid, on chemical reaction we used to get a salt, namely sodium chloride and water. Now the question is, what will be the chemical nature of the sodium chloride, whether it is acidic, basic or neutral. So this video is going to give you a lot more information about how to find the chemical nature of the salt so produced as a result of acid base reaction. So stay tuned till the end so that you will understand the concept very well. Let us start.
To understand the chemical nature of salt, we should know the neutralization reaction. As we know that neutralization reaction is a reaction in which a base reacts with acid, right? Here base react with acid and here we get the salt and the water. So if we could find the parent base and the acid from which the salt is obtained, then it is very easy for us to identify the chemical nature of the salt. In order to understand the chemical nature of the salt, you should know the strong acid, strong bases and weak acid and weak bases. Let us first classify the available acids into strong and weak. So here when we talk about the strong acids, some of the strong acids are available in the laboratory. They are sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is a strong acid, hydrochloric acid HCl is a strong acid, HNO3, that is the nitric acid. So all these acids are strong acids. So this is our sulfuric acid, and this one is hydrochloric acid, HNO3 is nitric acid. So all these are the acids available in the laboratory and these are classified under strong acids. So when we talk about weak acid also you should know. So here weak acids are some of the weak acids. Here carbonic acid H2CO3 is the carbonic acid, is a weak acid. Then acetic acid is one of the familiar weak acid. Then formic acid HCOOH, all these acids are weak acid. So when we talk about strong acids, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid, you remember. And when we talk about the weak acids, carbonic acid, acetic acid and the formic acids, these are the weak acids. Let us have an idea of a strong base. So here when we talk about strong bases, here are some alkalis. Here NaOH, sodium hydroxide is a strong acid, lithium hydroxide is another strong base. Then calcium hydroxide is also a strong base. Then KOH, potassium hydroxide, all these are classified under strong base. We should also know about weak base. So here weak base, some of the weak base we classify. Ammonia is basically a weak base. Here ammonium hydroxide NH4OH is a weak base. Then aluminum hydroxide, which is an active ingredient in the antacids, is a weak base. Then zinc hydroxide. So all these are the weak bases. So having the idea of strong acids, weak acids, strong base and weak bases, we can easily identify whether the salt obtained by acid base reaction would be acidic salt, basic salt or neutral salt. firstly we should know how a salt is obtained, right? So from the salt we can easily identify the parent acid and parent base. Let us take an example here, sodium chloride. So when we talk about sodium chloride, the first part will be obtained from base, and likewise the second part of the salt will be obtained from acid. You see here sodium when we add hydroxide here, the base will be sodium hydroxide, and chlorine, the acid which contain chlorine, would be hydrochloric acid. So from this we can easily say that sodium chloride is a salt obtained from the base sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. Now when sodium hydroxide reacts with the hydrochloric acid, then we will get the sodium chloride and water. Got it? So this way we can easily identify the parent acid and parent base. If we could identify the parent acid and parent base, then how to identify whether the salt so obtained is acidic, basic or neutral? So this is very important. So this, in order to identify this, there is a formula. Let us understand that formula. From that formula you can easily identify for a chemical nature of a salt. Let us find that also. Dear students, if a strong base reacts with a strong acid, then the salt so obtained will be neutral. Got it? Similarly, when a weak base react with a weak acid, in that condition also we will be getting neutral salt. Here when a strong base reacts with a weak acid, then what will be the chemical nature of the salt? Likewise, when a weak base reacts with a strong acid, then in that case what will be the chemical nature of the salt? If a combination of strong base and a weak acid, or a weak base to strong acid, then the chemical nature of the salt would be on the basis of strength of base or acid. Here whichever is strong, that will be preferred. See here, strong base, here weak acid. So strong base is the strong one. So the salt so obtained will be, here strong is base, so the salt will be basic. And here you see weak base and strong, here strong is acid, so the salt obtained will be acidic. So by using this formula we can identify for the chemical nature of the salt. Let us understand by taking some of the examples in each category. First of all, we will take the formation of sodium chloride. We know that sodium is obtained from sodium hydroxide, so here sodium hydroxide plus chlorine, the acid will be hydrochloric acid. Upon chemical reaction we will be getting NaCl plus water. Now we have to find sodium hydroxide. We know that sodium hydroxide is a strong base, so here we write a strong base. Okay, then here hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. We know that when strong base and strong acid gives you neutral salt, so here the salt obtained will be neutral. Got it? Now take another example. Second one is zinc carbonate. We will take here zinc carbonate. So here by adding hydroxide we will be getting zinc hydroxide, then plus this will be from acid, so here carbonic acid H2CO3, right? So here we will be getting zinc carbonate plus water. So in all the cases we know that whenever a base reacts with an acid we will get salt and water. So these are the salt, this is one salt and this is salt, and water we are getting. Now we are finding the chemical nature of the salt. Before that you should know zinc hydroxide. You see here zinc hydroxide is a weak base, so here we write weak base, and carbonic acid is a weak acid. So weak base when reacts with a weak acid, then we will be getting again neutral salt. So see here weak base, weak acid gives you neutral, and here strong base, strong acid gives neutral. Let us take another example. So in the third case, this is our first case, and this we have taken second, and in the third case we are going to take another salt, that is calcium carbonate. Here calcium, here we write calcium hydroxide plus carbonate is from carbonic acid CO3. We will be getting here CaCO3 plus water. See here calcium hydroxide is a strong base. Calcium hydroxide is See here, calcium hydroxide is a strong base. Here we have, and carbonic acid, here we have carbonic acid. Carbonic acid is a weak acid, right? Here this is weak acid. The combination of strong base, weak acid, see here, we will be getting basic salt. So this salt will be basic since it is obtained from the combination of a strong base and weak acid. So the strength is basic, so the salt obtained would be basic in nature. Now take another example here. Fourth example, we are going to take zinc sulfate. So here in zinc sulfate, we know that zinc is obtained from zinc hydroxide, so ZnOH2 plus here sulfate is obtained from sulfuric acid. Then we are going to get here zinc sulfate plus water. Now zinc hydroxide is, we know that zinc hydroxide is a weak base, so here we will write this as weak base. And sulfuric acid, we know very well that sulfuric acid is a strong acid, so here we write strong acid. Here combination of weak base and strong acid, see here, combination of weak base and strong acid, we are going to acidic salt. So here this will be acidic salt. By knowing the strength of acids and bases, we can easily find the chemical nature of the salt so obtained as a result of acid base reaction.
So this is how we can easily identify the chemical nature of a salt produced by acid base reaction. So the basic thing you have to understand. So that's all we have in this video. If you found this video useful, then hit the like button. If not, subscribe this channel and press bell icon so that you won't miss any of my future uploads. Let us see you all on another video with a new concept. Till then, take good care of yourself.